My day starts pretty early in the morning. 4 o'clock in the morning every single day, except for Saturday sometimes that I can sleep until 7. I get everything ready for my son to go to school. Every single day I wake up, I look at him and I say, I have to keep going. I can't stop right here.
She gets to the little box that says degree, and I said, I don't have degree. I have 18 years of experience. She's like, well, if you don't have a check in the box, then you don't go forward. I went home crying my eyes out and said, okay, where do I need to start? There needs to be a check in that box.
I was raised by a single mom, come from a refugee family with all the pressures at home, with all the pressures at school, and not being able to balance everything as probably a 12 or a 13-year-old. I just stopped. Yeah, I got caught up, was involved in a crime, and was sent to prison when I was 15 years old.
We have pH of 7.39, which is normal.
Yep.
PCO2 of 49, which is high.
Okay.
And PO2 of 1. It takes me 3 or 4 times to study the same thing that my classmates because the language barrier. But I'm doing it. I feel like very fortunate that I can have my bachelor here. I love my classmates, my instructors, they are amazing. It's like a family, and I just fall in love with it.
So the transition from going from working to being unemployed, looking for work and making that your full-time job, and then realizing that you need to go to school and making that your full-time job is huge hurdles of like, how do I adjust to this life? And eventually, one day at a time, slow and steady, it just happens. Things start to click into place.
I accept the fact that I was likely gonna die in prison. However, how could I free my mind? Like, how could I liberate my mind? I started taking on leadership positions in the prison. Our belief was that if we want to change our lives, if we want to impact our community, we had to do that ourselves. We facilitated classes, opened up the books ourselves, taught ourselves, and taught each other. Seattle Central knew who I was, and they didn't treat me differently because of it. Like, from the president on down, yeah, everybody is super supportive. And that's what makes Seattle Central feel like home. That's what makes Seattle Central feels like it's a community.
I think that I'm gonna stop and think back and I say, yes, it was hard, it's worth it, but I did it. I did it. I'm really lucky and fortunate that I have this scholarship, and thank you so much, all the people who help us to continue.
I want to stay here. I want to take the knowledge that I had before. I want to increase it, and then I want to get back to work in the place that I loved living. I couldn't be doing that without a scholarship.
I ultimately finished at Seattle Central, which was a great experience. I'm now a student at the University of Washington. I think my GPA last quarter was 3.9, despite it almost killing me.
I mean, I'm gonna graduate in 56 days. The way that I see it, today you are helping me, but tomorrow I can help others. So your help is not only for me, it's for the community.
As we imagine a world for our children, are we okay with status quo in the world we exist in the society we exist in today, or we want to change some things? And that's why I continue to pursue my education, and that's why, despite its hardships and losing sleep and stressing out and hitting walls, I continue to do it. That's why I keep on going.